Well, where has that performance been all season? What have we just seen now? I mean, this is actually just frustrating for me. I've just watched the manager's post match interview, and these players are really frustrating us. Where was this performance against Newcastle, against Bournemouth, against Wolverhampton, against pretty much everybody? And then they decide to show up against Liverpool today when we were least expecting this performance, and then they produce this. I mean, this could have been anything. Manchester United had enough chances to win this game, just as Liverpool had enough chances to win this game. I mean, this was pretty much a 50-50 game. It wasn't just a one-sided game. You couldn't even tell which team was actually okay. You could tell that the Liverpool was the home team, but United didn't just play against like an away team, just waiting for something to happen. They actually took the game to Liverpool, and I must say, I'm proud of these guys today. They played really well, but then at the same time, I'm really frustrated. I'm really frustrated that they can turn it on just like this. I mean, even the manager was just saying right now that he's mad. He's mad and it frustrates him because one thing as a manager, you can coach tactics, you can coach the play, you can coach players to be there to do this. But then one thing that you can't coach is effort. You can't tell a player to go and produce and run 90 minutes. It's up to the player to put in the effort every single game. As a manager, you can only do so much. And then today, these players actually decided to put in effort. I mean, if you look at the Newcastle game on Monday and what we saw today, this is actually day and night. This is completely two different planets. This is Jupiter and Venus, Jupiter and Mars, completely different stories. But I must really say, I'm very proud of these players today. From the starting lineup, everybody was 1 point. From Martinez, the first goal, I mean, that was some powerful shot. That was some powerful shot from Licha, and I guess most people would focus on Trent's performance today. I mean, he was very poor today, but as Man United players, Dalot, Bruno Fernandes, when you see someone that is not performing today on the day, you have to take a point. You have to take that advantage, and that's what they did today against Trent. They saw that he wasn't on it today. They forced him to make errors, and about 53% chance of the Man United chances they came from that side, and they took advantage of it. And at the end, Maguire could have won the game. I mean, Zeski that passed to Maguire. I mean, he hit it on the turf. It was bouncy. You pass into a centre back at that last second of the game. If had that chance fell to Ganacho, we could be talking about something different. It fell to Maguire. It wasn't a great pass, but it could have been a big moment had Maguire put that ball in. But I must say, I'm proud of the game. I mean, you don't want to lose games, but if you play like that every day and then you lose, nobody would actually fault you that much. But if you play like you played against Newcastle and still lose the game, then you're gonna have to take those criticism because against Newcastle they were very poor, all of them. They were very poor. And yeah, I mean, speaking of the game, I'm getting carried away now. Speaking of the game, it was a very good game. For a neutral, this was like a blockbuster game because both teams were going at it. First goal, Martinez. I mean, for the fact that he got to that area in the first place, it showed how Manchester United wanted that game. For a centre back to be in that area at that time, it showed something about Manchester. They weren't just there to make the numbers. They were there to do it. They wanted to win this game. And it was a very powerful. Actually, it was a similar chance from the one that Rasmus had in the first half, and Rasmus could have actually done the same, where he hit it high in the top corner or he hit it hard and low. He could have had a similar chance because I think Martinez actually showed him that this is what you should have done in the first half, and we could have been talking a different story. And unfortunately, in the second half, Liverpool equalized through a very good goal from Cody Gakpo. He's having a very good season at this moment. We must be honest. He's having a very good season, and it was 1-1, and then Liverpool had that penalty chance. It was a penalty. You can't really say much about it. I mean, Delete, yes, he was close to the ball, but why is your hand up there? They're always gonna give it. You can't have your hand up there. There's VAR now. If the ref misses it, the VAR is not, it's not gonna miss that one. There's a clear penalty. Onana, if as a goalkeeper you decide which side you're gonna go, and you go the right way, with the ball not going close to the corner as it did, you have to stop that. It pretty much went, it actually went through him, and Onana, I mean, he's had a good season. It's good start to the season, but it's moments like this where we're actually gonna have to judge him, and that was not good from him. That ball should have been saved. If you're gonna choose the right side where the ball is going, and you get that close to it, you have to save it. Simple as that. You have to save that ball. And fortunately, in the second half, Manchester United went at it again. Alejandro Garnacho with the assist and Ahmad in the right place. That's the cutback, and then it was 2-2. And you could tell that Manchester United was still going for it. Both teams could have had moments in the last few minutes, and it could have been won either side. And unfortunately, the last chance fell to Maguire, and the ball went up, and it was a miss, and that was game set. But I must say, I'm pretty impressed with how they played today. This has to be the standard. But then again, we've said it so many times with these players that where they've had their backs against the wall, and then they come out with this kind of performance, and then you thought, okay, now they've definitely turned the corner, and in the next game, they actually do what they usually do, and they play shit. So hopefully, what they did today will be a new blueprint. This will be the standards. They have Arsenal in the FA Cup next, couple of days rest, and then we have to see the same effort against Arsenal. We have to see the same effort against Arsenal in the FA Cup, and then come Southampton. It's obviously going to be a different ball game performance-wise, how you approach the game. Southampton's going to be playing deep, low block, and then you're going to have Manchester United having a lot of the ball. You have to break them down, but we have to see the same effort, guys. We have to see the same effort like today. This has to be the blueprint. I mean, you could tell with the manager how pissed off he was today, because where has this all been? I mean, he's been here for like almost 2 months now. He was actually shocked that these players can actually do this. He didn't think that these players can actually do this. They actually shocked him that he was actually mad today. He said about 3 or 4 times today that he was mad. And he's not even mad about today's game. He's mad because of what he was seeing in the previous games. And these guys, man, they just need to pull up. We need effort from them, and if they do this for each game, no matter what you win or lose or draw, but you put in effort like this, I'm telling you, they're not gonna lose too many games, and they're gonna be winning a lot of games with this kind of effort. Had they put in this kind of shift against Newcastle, they might not have won, they might not have lost, but with this kind of effort, we have a higher chance of winning games than when you're not putting in an effort. But yeah, guys, what can you do? It's Liverpool 2, Man United 2 at Antfield, and yeah, that's how it ended. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Please remember, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.